I remember vividly standing at the edge of the precipice, both literally and metaphorically. The biting cold of the mountain air, the dizzying height, the sheer drop beneath my feet. It was all too real. I was there on a mountain climbing expedition, my heart pounding, my palms sweating, my mind filled with a paralyzing fear. Not just the fear of the physical challenge that lay ahead, but a deeper, gnawing fear of failure. The fear that I might not be able to accomplish what I had set out to do, that I might fall short of my own expectations, that I might disappoint others, that I might disappoint myself. It was a fear that threatened to hold me back, to stop me from moving forward. But then in that moment, I made a choice. In that moment, I realized that fear was nothing more than an obstacle that stands in the way of progress, and I decided to conquer it. A fear of failure, it's something we all experience. But what exactly is it? Let's delve into this often misunderstood emotion. Fear of failure is a fascinating blend of our desire for perfection, our need for acceptance, and our dread of disappointing those who matter to us. It's that nagging voice that whispers, "What if I'm not good enough?" It's the anxiety that keeps us awake at night, questioning our abilities and worth. This fear can be paralyzing, but remember, it's an emotion shared by everyone. Even the most successful individuals, those who seem to have it all together, have at some point grappled with this fear. It's a part of being human, a testament to our innate desire to succeed and be accepted. It's not something to be ashamed of, but rather something to be understood and managed. So remember, fear of failure isn't your enemy, it's a part of you. The key to overcoming it is understanding it. So how do we overcome this fear? Here are some strategies that worked for me. Firstly, set realistic and achievable goals. Aiming too high too soon can often lead to disappointment and increase the fear of failing. Instead, break down your goals into manageable tasks. Each small victory will boost your confidence and reduce the fear of failure. Secondly, embrace failure as a learning opportunity. It's important to understand that failure is not the end of the world. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Each time you fail, you gain a valuable lesson. It's like a stepping stone that brings you closer to your goal. So instead of fearing failure, start seeing it as your teacher. Next, work on building your self-confidence. This might sound cliché, but it's a fundamental part of overcoming your fear of failure. Confidence comes from mastery, so invest time and effort into honing your skills. The more proficient you become, the less likely you are to fear failure. Moreover, develop a positive mindset. This is not about ignoring the risks or potential for failure. Rather, it's about focusing more on the potential for success. A positive mindset helps you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It motivates you to keep going despite the fear of failure. Finally, surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with can significantly impact your mindset and attitude towards failure. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, who uplift you, and who believe in your abilities. They will help you to see failure as an opportunity rather than a threat. To wrap it up, remember that overcoming fear of failure is a process. It won't happen overnight, but with persistence and determination, you can conquer it. Remember, these are not foolproof methods, but they can certainly set you on the path to overcoming your fear of failure. The key to overcoming fear, I've found, is never to quit. Such a simple phrase, yet it holds a world of meaning. Perseverance, the relentless pursuit of one's goals, is the true antidote to fear. It's not about being fearless, it's about daring to face your fears, to confront them head-on. When adversity strikes, when the odds seem insurmountable, that's when true strength is tested. That's when perseverance becomes your greatest ally. It's the grit that keeps you moving forward, the resilience that helps you bounce back, and the determination that fuels your drive. There's a potent mantra that has guided me through my journey. It goes like this: fear is temporary, but regret is forever. It reminds me that it's better to try and fail than to live with the regret of not trying at all. So embrace this mantra, carry it with you, and let it spur you on. Remember, the only real failure is the failure to try. So face your fears and never quit.